right, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are. Game number 2 now. LFY versus Gaming.Luminous here in this best of 3 series. Of course, LFY is up 1-0 after that first game there as... How the hell did I do that? That was weird. I hit like a button on my keyboard on accident, and it was just like, all right, time to leave the game. I don't know what button that even was. That was weird. It was like a button on my numpad. Oh, interesting. Anywho, we're back in. All right, so we got the first couple of picks coming at you. Earth Spirit Tiny for LFY. We have Bounty Hunter and Brewmaster for the side of Gaming.Luminous. I am Breaky CPK, your host here for today, and throughout these Chinese qualifiers. So once again, welcome to the broadcast. So yeah, first game, quick recap. I mean, LFY, it's a game that they really controlled for the most part. They did go a final pick Broodmother, but frankly, that wasn't even necessarily the biggest deal for them. Inflame had kind of an off game. He really didn't even do the best, but the other cores that were super on Dragonite, go figure, as well as Monet on the Phantom Lancer really did work. And of course, Afu on that Earth Spirit roaming around setting up kills. And guess what? He's playing Earth Spirit again. At least I would figure that's going to be the case here. So LFY looking very strong on the first game. Had trouble finishing at times, but ultimately did. Gaming.Luminous already switching it up a bit with their draft. They go Bounty Hunter Brewmaster again with their first 2 picks. You do see the initial bans. They do throw the Omni Knight in there with one of their first 3, and then they even do the Rasta now. On top of that, they're the ones that had Rasta last game, but Rasta is just a high-value support in general. Disruptor is as well, in my opinion. I feel like Disruptor, especially in the Chinese region, such a strong support option. And yes, he's better in certain matchups, but in general, I think he's kind of up there on the tier list as far as a just sound 5 support when it comes to your draft. So not banned yet. We'll see if he's something that we do have picked up. But again, the Tiny also coming out for LFY already. Guessing that's going to be a safe lane Tiny, is what you would tend to expect on the competitive scene nowadays. Although we've seen some funky stuff, things like the off lane Tiny, even a support Tiny coming about. But yeah, we're already with the Earth Spirit. Definitely not going to be the support option. Off lane if they feel it's necessary. Safe lane where you'd expect though. That is definitely going to be a mid Dazzle. No, going to be your position 5 hero. They go Dazzle here, the shallow grave saving tool. Not necessarily the best partner with an Earth Spirit in terms of roaming for kills, but I guess you can kind of argue that's the same case last game to an extent, having the Omni Knight support. So DDC just a fan of these saving supports apparently, as he's going to be playing the Dazzle this time around.
LFY's
we'll see if they get some Healing Wave synergy. Hey, there's the Disruptor. That's what we are talking about. So, Gaming.Luminous agrees. They like the Disruptor option. Static Storm is going to be a great tool against the Dazzle especially, preventing him from being useful in the fight. And Glimpse, also perhaps to get Tiny off of somebody when he initiates. Another strong idea. So yeah, Disruptor, good hero this game, as he tends to be. Not surprised to see him picked up here by the Dire team. Back over to LFY. Their 4th pick now. So they still need their mid lane as well as an off lane, most likely. Batrider is still on the board. Okay. I'm just calling it, man. Just calling it today. Batrider going to be the in-flame hero, and that's more of an in-flame hero that you expect to see. Batrider coming out. I never understood, guys, by the way. This is kind of a side note here, but I see people in chat. You know, obviously there's a delay on the stream, so I'm just saying it now. But you guys are talking about how you hear the draft in the background, yet I'm not showing it on screen yet. Guys, the draft lasts a long time. Missing the first 3 bans and maybe even the first pick or 2 on screen, is that really the end of the world? Because even when we eventually come to it, you do get to see the draft plenty of time. I understand the excitement of wanting to get into the game. I do get that perspective, but I've always found that interesting how people like to bring that up. Anyways, Phantom Lancer, the 4th pick for Gaming.Luminous. Obviously, it worked out pretty well for LFY last game, and Phantom Lancer is an interesting pick here. They have a fair amount of lockdown. They have some decent AoE in general. So Phantom Lancer feels not that strong of a pick this game. Wasn't like the obvious answer by any means, but I will say Disruptor's also on the other side of it. Batrider's a good hero for Inflame, but Disruptor's good against the Batrider. That's kind of it, though. I guess everyone else isn't necessarily the greatest coming out. So final pick's going to be interesting, as it always is. Probably going to be both mid-heroes. And Gaming.Luminous does have the first mid-pick. How about that? LFY banning the Dragonite. That's a super favorite hero. But LFY taking it away themselves.
Dire team pick.
Wow. LFY has not played a lot recently, have they? I just realized that. You know what? And that was probably the only game, wasn't it? Yeah. So I'm on their Dota buff, searching the last month of matches for LFY. This is literally the first match they played in a month. Talk about being out of practice, man.
10 seconds
Holy
remaining.
crap. Yeah, they played plenty before remaining. That. The last match was MDL. Was it the MDL qualifiers? Yeah, the last match was just over a month ago. Dang. I mean, we did have the winter break there, so that's a little more understandable, actually, but crazy. All right, so final pick, though. Gaming.Luminous, what do they need? They need their mid. We talked about that. They banned Tinker. That's very interesting. Both teams banned the heroes they played last game. Okay, fun stuff there. So as far as mid options left, you had OD banned earlier as well. Death Prophet. What do we got? Like a Storm Spirit. Would he be good this game? For Luminous, not really. There's a lot of lockdown as we're talking about. So Invoker, Queen of Pain. Okay, Queen of Pain always just a sound option. I think that definitely finishes the draft really strong. That gives him a lot of burst magic damage now to get around the weave armor of Dazzle. More mobility, of course.
Choose your
and there's that hero still on the board, of course. How did they let them get Medusa as well? Jeez. LFY getting the very strong combo of heroes that we've seen recently. Has been getting nerfed in a couple of the minor patches here and there, but both the Tiny and the Medusa, still very strong core options. Now, you did pick up a Medusa into a Phantom Lancer, and that's kind of give and take. Medusa arguably is pretty good against Phantom Lancer with the whole split shot, and if she goes at Ags, it's actually really good against Phantom Lancer. But then there's Phantom Lancer going to Fusel Blade, which comes online a lot earlier, of course, and how it burns through the mana pool of Super or Medusa as a hero. Which, you know, I actually had the discussion when I was at the Captain's Draft tournament with a couple of people, and they were bringing up some good points. It's not necessarily that big of a deal. Like, it sucks. Medusa doesn't like it, but it's definitely not a, oh, wow, they have a Diffusal carry, let's not pick Medusa. It'll be annoying, and yes, it's a little more effective against her, but she's still ultimately a stupid strong core. There really is few reasons why you shouldn't be picking up Medusa. Like, even like a Nyx Assassin is fine to pick up Medusa, because a Nyx Assassin's mana bird doesn't necessarily scale the best into the later game there. So, anyways, Medusa happening. I think Anti-Mage is maybe the one of the only heroes where you're like, okay, yeah, maybe you don't want to get Medusa against. Consider that a hard counter. Bounty Hunter, though, that first pick Bounty Hunter coming out for Gaming.Luminous. All about that tempo. Did they get any sentries here? Yeah, DDC does have a sentry. Sentry 4 tangos.
30 seconds to battle.
He's playing the position 6 support. Yeah, this is a cool skin. Inflame. Of course he has this skin. He also has that animation below his hero. Let the sticky napalm begin. But yeah, when you think of Inflame, this is definitely a hero that really comes to mind on the top of the list of what he plays. Alright, LFY gets a 3-for-1 bounty rune exchange there. And they're going to go for Zealot. This is a kill. This is first blood. There's no way he's getting out. Phantom Lance is like, what do you want me to do? Ooh. I think they wanted to give that to Batrider right there, but Afu secures it with the final auto attack, and Inflame's just going to pull the creep wave, because why not? Especially with that kill, can't do anything about it. So a very strong start here for Batrider. You see Bounty Hunter, he was pinged out, at least in the area. They knew he was here, but that's their own sentry ward. DDC, he's still sitting on his sentry. Oh, Earth Spirit places it, destroys the other sentry, and I mean, Bounty Hunter knows now, but not going to be able to make a play on him. But that pretty much tells Bounty Hunter, get the hell out of here. Get away from our middle lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Medusa. Wow, she's going to die, actually. Okay. Thought for sure that because, you know, Bounty Hunter was seen earlier that he was even going to not go back to the middle lane. He decides to. DDC happened to be rotating to the bottom lane, and he finds the kill on Medusa somehow. Jesus,
Radiant's
how did that happen?
Is under attack.
Gotta be better about paying attention to things that I don't expect to happen. All right. Bounty Hunter, though, again, just going to continue the harassment with just the Earth Spirit here now. Not overly concerned. Bottom lane, Brewmaster. Takes some good pressure from the Tiny. He's good to go. Batrider zoning out the Disruptor. Race to the Haste Rune. DDC will pick it up. On the Dazzle is going to make his way to the bottom lane now and put the harassment into Bounty Hunter. I was going to say he hasn't leveled up Poison Touch yet, but now he gets it. I'm sure he's going to apply that here. No, okay. Not even going to waste the mana. It's only level 1. Not really the most. So figures it's not worth using the mana on. So yeah, unless Tiny can get Brewmaster in the middle of a creep wave, probably not going to be getting a kill on that Brewmaster. Now that I say that, they probably are, but... Ooh, Inflame's in trouble. Bounty Hunter is going to be on top of him. Opens with an attack, needs one more. Yes, he gets it off. Has that Orb of Venom to keep him close enough.
To see my enemies grow
Very well played. Good rotation from the Bounty Hunter. All right, so the Bounty Hunter having a hell of a start. Got the kill on Medusa middle lane, gets a kill on to the Batrider at the top lane, but there's a kill on Brewmaster. There's that healing wave. The heroes are enough to do him in. Good rotation from Afu, obviously. Look at Afu. He's got a couple of dusts that he had queued up right there. Very annoyed by the Bounty Hunter already, so wants to make sure to have that vision control. Top lane, Inflames. He's in trouble again. He's dead.
Top tower is under
Maybe?
attack.
One more auto attack? No, he's got just enough regen with the bottle. He's out of charges now, but just enough ticks in there. Manages to stay alive, actually.
You get nothing.
And he'll bottle up that Bounty Rune, use it right away, and heads over here with the Earth Spirit, who, oh, nice Boulder Smash pushback, pushes him right into Inflame, and Zealot's going to burst into flames and die to the Batrider. Did they have vision over here, or did they just knew he was in the area? I guess, I don't think they have vision here, do they? Because they have a ward up here. Does that, oh, I guess it does, okay. It does see in that angle, so, yeah, I mean, he went in like they had the vision, so. Makes sense. Queen of Pain, he's in trouble. Oh, that sentry. It spots the Earth Spirit coming in, and MS just blinks away in time. Wasn't for that sentry. That's probably a kill on Queen of Pain. So good job getting that down. Afu, what is he doing? Afu manning up right there. Batrider again, going the early bottom. We see some offlaters every now and then do this, especially with the new Bounty Rune position. This game, we'll see if he prioritizes the drums or the Blink Dagger. Drums in general just seems like such a strong item right now in the meta. We see some games where even 2-3 heroes pick it up. Now, I say that last game we didn't even have a single set of drums, did we? So that's interesting. But Bounty Hunter, by the way, picked up middle lane, as we see there. Yeah, the Owl Rider. I should be calling him Owl Rider, shouldn't I? The skin is pretty sick. I just love those sweet glasses he has from the 1980s. Reminds me of Back to the Future.
Denied.
But yeah, it's been a battle of sentry wards here in the middle lane. And this time the Radiant team gets the better of it. Liuna, or no, it's just Yuna. I get mixed up with the Elva in there. Anyways, Yuna here is sitting on top of Batrider. Flame is like, oh, there you are. Janata with the auto attack. Afu coming in, boulder smash on 2 heroes. A kinetic field, though, keeping him in place. And Afu's going to have to just roll away. Can only do so much to save his teammate right there, so... Good setup once again from the Bounty Hunter. And again, they first picked this hero. Clearly goes back to being confident with it. You know, it's a double damage rune even. You see Medusa's checking it out, but realizes it's not there. Oh, that's unfortunate for Yuna. Took some unnecessary damage. Middle lane, they're going in, but here is the boulder smash on both. Yuna went in there at the wrong time. Afu all of a sudden reacts, and they get the easy kill on a Bounty Hunter. Good bait right there from LFY. Meanwhile, Brewmaster, he's fine. Still that level 1 poison touch. So I'm sure Tiny's been dealing with that, being annoyed by that Drunken Haze, but man, 39 and 23. Holy crap. Monet is a deny machine. He also has that magic wand to kind of counteract the Drunken Haze spam, I'm sure. Batrider, he has lasso. He's level 6. Middle lane, they're going to barrel in. Boulder smash, the snake coming out. Hunting him down. It's not going to be enough damage. So Queen of Pain survives. Very close call.
Dire's
Bounty
middle
Hunter
tower is under attack.
trying to continue to be active, and he's only level 3 still. This can happen with the Bounty Hunter. Start falling behind in the early levels. You need to get him level 6 as soon as you can, of course, to get that track online. Oh, Zealot, he gets caught. Kinetic Field's put down. Boulder Smash locking him in playstyle. There's the lasso. It should be enough damage, but will it come at a cost? Queen of Pain comes in. Sonic Wave is not ready, actually. Not necessary for the kill on Inflame, but Earth Spirit's able to jet on out of there, so... Yeah, so Queen of Pain choosing not to get Sonic Wave, despite even level 6 now, even level 7 passes it up, going a 3-1-3 build instead. And now they're going mid. Oh, they're chasing actually on Afu. He stops the barrel roll. There is the Shoryuken to stop the TP. Super's just sitting nearby, throwing out auto attack. Throws in the snake as well for good measure, but I don't think he's getting this kill. Yeah, tries to run him down, but MS a little bit too fast. Popping those bottle charges, so great catch on Afu there. He tried to barrel roll away. Did a good job with an immediate TP reaction, but Bounty Hunter happened to be right there. Bottom lane, oh, Brewmaster survives. Just not enough damage on the combo, and now Tiny's in trouble as well. Glimpse, it is ready to go. Are they going to Glimpse back? Yes, they are. Monet says, all right, I'm just going to TP then, and as long as Bounty Hunter's not nearby, and he would be correct. However, DDC, he'll be fine too. Shallow Grave, strong ability. A couple of close calls there. At least it doesn't bite them in the ass.
Has been denied.
Diving for that Brewmaster. I'm sure his Drunken Brawler came into play there. Didn't notice exactly, but wouldn't be surprised if a miss or two saved him.
Dire's middle tower.
Switch over to the net worth now, and Phantom Lancer. He is doing a fantastic job. Just like last game, it was in the hands of Monet for LFY. Now it's in the hands of the man with no name for Gaming.Luminous. And doing a great job. Tiny also having some pretty good farm, and he's trying to use that farm here at the top lane now. Find a kill.
Radiant's bottom tower
But
is under
yeah,
attack.
King Gaming doing a little bit of a lane swap. Brewmaster's now up here. You see the supports coming in. Bounty Hunter. He's going to pick up that Bounty Rune. They find Inflame. The Sonic Wave with the face of Inflame. He's on the cliff, but if he's Gets brought right back. Flame Break pushed back onto the Queen of Pain. The last with the last second. He finally goes down. But is it enough setup for the kills on a couple of heroes? Probably. Silence up on the Queen of Pain. No, she blinks away. Not Dark's here. Disruptor's left behind to get killed as well. Phantom Lancer's TPing into the Shrine area. Primal Split activated. They're going to take out DDC. Can they get Monet? Probably. He has a toss. There's going to be rocks thrown at him. Queen of Pain is also still nearby. Gets pushed away from Afu. Trying to keep the distance, but it's just not going to be enough. Brewmaster comes back together, and at that point, Tiny's dead. So good pursuit onto the Tiny. And LFY, again, going a little bit too deep there. But more time they spend, you know, maybe some back-and-forth trades. Obviously, that one advantage for Keen Gaming. However, Medusa free farming the middle lane in the meantime. As they're going to deny the middle tower as well. So, yeah, 2 tower kills for LFY. Both of them were denied, however. Keeping that in mind. Batrider. Ooh, okay, he's going to go the blink first. Just wants that blink ASAP. Get really aggressive with the Tiny especially, who is working on the Shadow Blade, has the Shadow aimed at first. Yeah, Bounty Hunter throwing down a very aggressive ward. He does have track now as well. I don't think he's gotten a track kill yet, but that could start coming into play now. And that's where things could get out of hand. Monet does get the first tower kill themselves. Third one overall, but actually getting the last kill on that one at the top end. Meanwhile, that's a Radiant scan of the area. They were checking to see if Bounty Hunter was nearby, but nope, he's over here killing the courier. Oh, and that was the Morbid Mask on it, too. And that was Medusa's full Mask of Madness. That is really unfortunate. She had a stack to work with here, as well as over here. That is a huge courier kill. That is a huge courier snipe by Yuna. That delays things quite a bit for the Medusa. But LFY is... they're all the way up here as a team now. You have Bounty Hunter nearby. Again, they already used the scan. So unless they're suspicious that he's on top of them, maybe a random dust could catch him. Afu does have some. So does DDC. But they really have no... oh, is this going to be a Shuriken stop? It is. How about that? Bounty Hunter stops the Tiny. Tiny, he's pissed off now. He's going in. Avalanche is going to hit, but can't really follow it up. Is this going to commit for a fight? Queen of Ping gets lassoed up in the back lines. There's that blink coming into play. Static Storm, though, from Zealot. Nice response. They're going to get the kill on the TDC. And now Tiny trying to run, tosses off something else. Queen of Pain, actually. The Boulder Smash hits, and Queen of Pain will fall. Tiny in response, though. Afu going for the kill as well on his Zealot. The Magnetize up, but no, not going to be enough damage, or maybe it will be. It looks like it is. Ticks him down for the double kill, but, of course, dies in response. The rest get out of there for the Radiant team. So it ends up being a 2-for-2 fight at that top lane. Well, actually, no, a 2-for-3. In favor of Keen Gaming. That's right, because DDC did die as well. That stop, though, from Bounty Hunter is what started it all. Great job by him, and ultimately, I think you got to give the favor to Keen Gaming there, but losing Queen of Pain hurts. Phantom Lancer, though, the full defusal now finished. And over here, bountiful. They're going to hunt for the skill, and Flame, tracks put up. Oh, Phantom Lancer got hit by the Ancients. He got rooted up, so it took him a while to get here. But he finally does, and they secure the track kill. That's big. And look at this. All of a sudden, Bounty Hunter is level 8.5. That's just how this hero works, man. It took forever to get level 6. Once he hits it, he gets a couple of track kills, and he's up there with the rest of them. So yeah, also, this Bounty Hunter's MVP this early on, no doubt. Medusa still waiting on that Mask of Madness because of the courier kill. It's going to be up shortly, but cannot come soon enough. We'll have a Dragonlance at this point on top of that. See Bounty Hunter, the Tranquil Boots in the urn. Finished on him, doing some counter warding as well. Gets pinged out in the area, but No one's nearby to do anything about it. Yeah, so Bat Rider showing off that Blink Dagger the last fight. To initiate onto the Queen of Pain, of course. Alright, Courier's back up. So get that Mask of Madness out, Medusa. Don't have it die. Do not... Oh, man. This Bounty Hunter. If he actually finds the Courier. They had a sentry here. I mean, they see this Bounty Hunter. They know he's in the area right now. Right? Maybe they didn't see him. They didn't have vision over there, so maybe not. Alright, the Courier, it's going to chill for now. Medusa finishing off this Ancient stack. Bounty Hunter sitting nearby, sitting right on top. They're coming in. Here we go. Big clash setup. Super. Scream to start things off. Pops the Stone Gaze in response. Static Storm trapping in with the kinetic field. You see Bat Rider jumping in. Couldn't really last anyone, though. Bramble Split activated by the Brewmaster. Medusa. Tracks are put up. He's going to fall. The Sonic Wave hitting multiple heroes as well. Not going to save the Dazzle either. He goes down. Here comes Tiny with a combo. Making the kill to Phantom Lancer. He's getting him pretty low with a tree thwacks right there. Needs one more. Throws a tree. He will secure the kill. The Magnetize doing plenty of damage on top of that. But all of a sudden it's just Monet, it feels like, by himself. No, now Inflame comes back in. It's a 3 versus 2 favorite for King Gaming, but LFY, the one that's looking a little bit stronger right now. Brewmaster's going to go for the TP out. It's not going to be enough. Too much damage. Ends up being a 3-for-3 exchange. And LFY, they hold strong in the end. That Magnetize from Afu, I think, was the biggest key of the fight, because that really softened up everyone. You do see the damage he put out, 1,500 damage there, and allowed Tiny to finish the job eventually. Wait, Bat Rider has a Scythe? What the hell? No. What ability is used? What the? I don't get it. That is a bug. I was gonna say, Jesus Christ. How does Bat Rider have a Scythe already? He does not have a Scythe. Yeah, that patience though, sitting on Medusa that whole time, and she eventually got the most of the Ancients, but died shortly after that. But now she has her Mask and the Dragonlance, and now she's finishing the next set of Ancients as well on the other side. So finally can start getting things going early. Man, this Bounty Hunter, though, is going to have a full Spirit Vessel at this rate. Phantom Lancer has the Yasha finished on his way to a Manta style. Force Staff coming along for Inflame. And they're going to smoke up as 4 heroes. Ooh, they know the Bounty Hunter's here. Dust comes out. They see him. There's the blink. And that's such a... This is going to be a big kill, actually. Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to stop a streak, but I guess he did die the previous fight, so... Anyways, it's still a pretty big kill. It's not the best use of smoke necessarily, but they'll take it. And they're going to try to set up into a Tier 2 top tower kill. See the Yasha finished on Monet now.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Medusa
Dire's
prioritizing
top
a
tower
Hurricane
is under
Pike here.
attack. Radiant's middle tower
Definitely
is
like that
under
option,
attack.
especially with the Disruptor being annoying. Ooh, they're going to TP out. Not worth sticking around for the Tier 2 tower kill. Dire Sign responding, gets them to fall back. Queen of Pain going for a priority Lincolns. Didn't really mention that yet, but so that's essentially her first item. Early Lincoln Sphere here. Interesting choice. Great against Bat Rider. Bat Rider, speaking of that, he gets glimpsed back in. Oh, had a haste rune. He doesn't have a haste rune there, he's probably dead, but nope, had a haste rune, able to run away before the kinetic field connects. And now he has a Force Staff finished on top of that. So yeah, he's going to have his Force Staff. Hurricane Pike on Medusa just about finished as well. So they're going to have a couple of Force Staffs essentially on this team. Ways to get away. Monet's jumping in. Go for the kill on the Queen of Pain. Sides the Boulder Smash hits Disruptor as well. They're not going to be able to run him down, or are they? In Flames like, I got this, guys. Lasso? No, he doesn't kit it off. He got the glimpse back, but it just doesn't matter. The toss. The poison damage, and Afu actually credit for the kill. So just like that, 2 kills, including the Queen of Pain, who just got the Lincolns. And she's dead for 40 more seconds. What do they do with this now? Radiant scans, doesn't really hit anybody, but they see the Bounty Hunter over here. The dust is up. They're going to get a 3rd kill on Bounty Hunter for sure. And now Bat Rider's feeling good on that killing spree. Back to the middle lane, looking to push the Tier 2 tower.
Radiant
Full S and
structures
Y
are
going to be
fortified.
finished on Monet here as well with this tower kill.
Dire's middle tower has
And Medusa
fallen.
does have the Hurricane Pike delivered. Oh, Glimpse caught him.
Radiant's
And now they
top
see him
tower
with the
is under
sentry, so they're going to have to fight this somewhat. Stonegaze is ready for Medusa, but it's not worth it. Primal Split activated. Yeah, did not want to stick around. They are going to catch DDC as well. Throws him in the air with the Storm Reeling. Purges down. And no point to fight this, guys. Just retreat. LFY, the save your teammate syndrome's real. Medusa's thrown up now. In Flame, what is he doing? Why did he go in? No, what are you doing? He forced Daps away. There's a Stonegaze, so they're like, we got a tier 1 tower. Let's fight at this. Sonic Wave connects on a couple. Not enough damage, so Phantom Lance just going to fall. That's exactly what they're doing. What a mighty question. LFY, however, Scream will finish off Afu, but at what cost? MS1 auto attack. He's going to barely be able to survive. Also gets an Urn Charge. And he'll stay just on the outskirts. Snake thrown around from Super. They lose in Flame. And now all of a sudden Medusa's by himself. A raid boss of sorts. They are going to kill the Brewmaster, actually. And not enough resources to go in for Medusa by any means. So eventually she'll deny the tower. I guess when you consider how that little exchange started in the middle lane, then that worked out pretty well for LFY. But overall, numbers-wise, Keen Gaming looking pretty strong in there. Did lose a Phantom Lancer, though, eventually. And they get the Medusa that much stronger. Level 16. And 1,800 gold saved up. So are we going to see Scotty next right away? Or something else? That's the question. Don't know if Super's really aware yet what he's going to be getting. Nothing currently queued up. What is this about? They're picking up Bounty Hunter. They see him again. All right, so now we're starting to see Bounty Hunter getting caught time after time. And all of a sudden he's way back down there on the net worth chart. He's 8th overall in the game. Still doesn't have the Spirit Vessel. I thought for sure he was going to have that very quickly, but obviously being slowed down quite a bit. Ooh, and they're hunting for another kill. Zealot's at least going to spot them first. So he's going to be the information for the Phantom Lancer to get out. Inflame wants to catch him still, but it's going to be a little bit too far to blink now. Maybe up here. Catch the Brewmaster, but he's a little too quick as well. Has his own blink. Instead, they'll just look to push out the top lane now. Medusa doing this with 2,700 gold saved up. Again, still uncertain of what he's going to be going for.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think a Butterfly would be really good this game as well, so
Dire's
maybe that's something
top
he's also
tower
thinking
has
about.
fallen.
And there's a top tier 2 tower kill. See that? 5 times fast. Tiny.
Worthy
AC being worked on now after his SNY. Like that. Blink on Afu is coming. He's been working on that for a bit. Phantom Lancer just about has the Manta Style finished. Just needs the ultimate orb here. So this chart's been an interesting ride of sorts, a roller coaster. It's never really been too big of a lead, though. You see it at its most. In fact, we're at its biggest lead right now. It's 3,000. That's nothing. At 23.5 minutes as, okay, they found MS, really. We're having too much fun looking at stats. Missing kills on Queen of Pain. Missing the Shadow Blade initiation. Medusa being seen by Bounty Hunter, but there's no one nearby to take advantage of it. Hand of Might is finished on Brewmaster. Really trying to recover. Build for the late game.
Dire's courier
Oh,
has been killed.
no. Oh, no. Oh, talk about revenge. And now Phantom Lancer loses his ultimate orb for now. That means no Manta Style as well for the time being. Glimpse, somebody. Now the Bat Rider. This is going to force a fight, though. Tiny's ready to go. Medusa here with a Stonegaze, and they take out the Disruptor right away. There's a toss in the air. They're also going to get the kill on a Phantom Lancer, and a fight definitely to be won by the Radiant side. And more to come. The Primal Split from the Brewmaster. That's just going to delay the inevitable, though. It feels like the Earth Ruling will fall as well. Double kill for Super in that fight. They thought they had the catch on Inflame, and little did they know LFY was ready to fight the whole time. Right there. Queen of Pain unable to be there as well.
Dire's
She just
middle
throws
tower
out a
is
Sonic
under
Wave, and for the most part, she's just going to try to make them chase, but now she's in trouble. Oh, that was a bold move, Cotton. That was a bold move. And they just called it GG. That was a frustration move right there. I don't think this game was 100% over by any means, but Queen of Pain decides to go for the dive of sorts, and, well, that didn't work. So just like that, in the snap of a finger, LFY is victorious, and they take game 2. I honestly can't believe that just ended like that. This game had potential to go on another 20 minutes plus at least. This could have been a long game. I mean, King Gaming had things going for them, including the Phantom Lancer, but I guess maybe getting a little bit frustrated for whatever reason and lost that mid-fight. And they thought they had a free kill onto a Bat Rider. Ended up getting turned on, and they lose not even a minute later. So just like that, LFY is victorious, and again, they take the series now 2-0 as a result. So big congratulations to them. They move on. Excuse me. They move on to the second round here of the StarLadder I-League Invitational Season number 4 Chinese Qualifiers. They're going to play the winner of our next best-of-3 series, which is set to happen in over an hour from now. We are finishing this one a little bit early, of course, being a 2-0. Our next one, though, is going to be a good one. I am super excited for this. LGD Gaming against Invictus Gaming. We're going to see, I don't know if they've made their debut yet with this roster. They probably have played in a couple of other events already, but this newest roster of theirs, Ame coming back. You have Chalice joining the ranks, a newer player on the Chinese scene. On the top tier, you have FY, X Nova, and Somnus, of course, clearing it up, or making the full roster here. But excited to see how this new LGD roster looks for the team. And then we have, X Nova even joining more recently after Chalice. But then them against Invictus Gaming, who, of course, is a very good squad themselves. We'll see how that series plays out. But it's set to happen at, 6 a.m. Eastern, which is, again, just over an hour from now, hour and 15 minutes, when that's going to be taking place. I guess I will plan to keep the stream on. They usually like me to keep the stream on in between series like this. So that's what we are going to do here. But as far as the night goes, we'll have that coming at you. As far as this series goes, LFY is victorious 2-0. Again, guys, I was Breaky CPK, your host. Hopefully you're enjoying some good Dota. Gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised our viewer count isn't the biggest. I know there was a little bit of confusion as far as where this match was going to be. But, man, this next series, it's a good series. So hopefully we can get more of the audience out there. Let your friends know, guys. We got some good Chinese Dota happening, especially the next series of LGD versus Invictus Gaming. But, all right, though. Going to go on the break. Enjoy. We'll see you guys in just over an hour from now for game number 1 of our next series. See you then.